Place your right hand at the top of your chest, your left hand on your belly, as we begin to engage in some deep belly breathing. As you inhale through the nose, feeling the left hand move away from the back of the spine, and then feel the breath rise up to the top of the chest, feeling your left hand elevate just slightly. And as you exhale, reverse that order, feeling the chest drop first, and then the belly draw back towards the spine as you release all of that stale air. On your next inhale, same thing. Feel the belly expand first. Feel that breath float up to the top of the chest. Hold it at the top for just a second. And then as you release, allow the chest to drop first, belly draws back into the spine. On this next inhale, begin to engage your Ujjayi breath, adding a slight constriction to the back of the throat as you inhale, and maintaining that as you exhale. Good, a couple more breaths just like this on your own. Go ahead and release your hands to the front of the shin. And this time as you inhale, allow your chest to expand. Gaze looks up toward the ceiling. And on the exhale, round your shoulders back, round the spine. Drop your gaze down to the ground. Inhale, shoulders roll down and back, chest lifts. Exhale, spine rounds, chin tucks. Good, repeat a couple more of these with your own breath, inhaling as you expand, exhaling as you round. On your next inhale, go ahead and switch your legs, restacking shoulders over the hips, extending through the crown of the head. Then inhale, arms overhead, interlacing your fingertips. And then keeping your spine as long as you can, allow your body to stretch over to the right side, keeping the chest wide and facing forward, maybe rotating your gaze upward towards the sky just slightly. Inhale back through center. And on your next exhale, stretching over to the left. Again, maintaining the broadness of your chest, maybe slightly rotating your chin up towards the sky. Inhaling back through center. And then allow your right hand to drop down to the floor alongside you, stretching left arm up and over. Again, rotating your chest up towards the ceiling as much as you can to maintain that broadness in the side body. Inhaling back through center. And exhale, dropping the left forearm down, right arm reaches up and over. Again, slightly rotating your chest up towards the ceiling. Maybe rotating your gaze up toward the sky. Inhaling back through center. This time reaching both arms overhead, bringing palms to meet one another, then exhaling hands down to heart center as you set an intention for today's practice. When you're ready, come to a tabletop position, stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and move through a few cat-cows in this position, inhaling as you arch the spine, roll the shoulders down and back, and lift the gaze, and exhaling as you tuck the tailbone under, round the spine, and drop the top of the head towards the floor. Again, inhaling as you arch, exhaling as you round, warming up the spine for today's practice. Next inhale, come to a flat back position, tucking toes under, lifting hips up and back to a half downward dog position. allowing the spine to completely extend with the knees bent. And as you exhale, allowing the right leg to extend, maintaining a bent position in the left knee. Exhale, switch, right knee bends, left heel presses down towards the ground. Inhale, switch. Exhale, stretching the left leg. And when you're ready, press both heels down to the ground, coming to a full downward dog position. And then gently walk your feet up towards your hands, coming to a full forward fold position. Maybe grabbing hand to elbow, putting a slight bend in the knees and just ragdolling your chest from side to side. And then when you're ready, go ahead and release your hands and then round up one vertebrae at a time, with your head being the last to come up. And we'll begin here in mountain pose, shoulders stacked over hips, extending through the crown of the head. And as you inhale, circle your arms overhead, bringing the right hand to grab the left wrist. Inhaling to extend the spine, and then exhaling to drop over to the right side, feeling a deep stretch in the left side body, keeping the chest wide, gaze lifts towards the ceiling. Inhaling back through center, and then grabbing the right wrist with the left hand. Inhaling first to extend the spine, and then exhaling as you drop your body over to the left side. Inhaling through center, and then exhaling as you swan dive into a forward fold, Uttanasana. On the inhale, look up and lengthen, coming to a flat back position. Exhale, stepping back to the top of a push-up position. Taking an inhale here, and as you exhale, lowering down to your chaturanga. Inhaling back up to a push-up. Exhale, back down to chaturanga. Inhaling back to the top of a push-up. Exhale, down to chaturanga. This time pressing forward from your toes, shoulders rolled down and back. Arms extend to your upward facing dog. Toes tuck under, hips lift up and back. Downward facing dog. On the next inhale, extend your right foot overhead. On the exhale, come back to your plank position, bringing the right knee to the right elbow. Inhaling back to your three-legged dog. Exhaling this time, bringing the right knee to the left elbow. Inhaling back to a three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing the right foot forward between the hands, coming to your crescent lunge position. Inhaling, arms overhead, pressing your left heel back towards the ground. In your next exhale, see if you can sink down just a little bit deeper in that front knee, not allowing the knee to go past the ankle. Exhaling, hands come down to either side of the right foot. Step right foot back to meet the left, lowering down to your chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. And then on your next inhale, extend your left leg overhead, coming to your three-legged dog position. Exhaling, left knee to left elbow in your plank position. Inhale back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping your left foot forward between the hands, coming to your crescent pose on this position. Arms reach up towards the ceiling, keeping your hips square to the front. Trying to keep that back leg extended as much as possible to feel a deep stretch through your hip flexor. On your next exhale, circle your hands down to either side of the left foot, stepping left foot back to meet the right, lowering down to your chaturanga, inhaling to upward facing dog, exhaling to downward facing dog. Next inhale, look forward towards your hands, bend the knees and step feet forward to meet your hands, coming back to your flat back position. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan diving, bringing your arms up overhead, back to your mountain pose. Exhaling, hands down to heart center. Inhale, arms circle overhead again. Exhale, coming to a deep back bend, cactusing your arms out. Inhaling back to a mountain pose. Exhale as you swan dive forward to a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, step, hop, or jump back to your chaturanga position. Inhaling to upward facing dog. Exhale, toes tuck under, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, extend your left foot overhead, coming to your three-legged dog position. Exhaling, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping your right foot forward between the hands. Coming to a warrior one on the left side, rotating your right foot down at a 45-degree angle, hips stay square to the front. Arms extend overhead. Now you can stay here or deepen that hip flexor stretch by interlacing the fingertips behind your back, shoulders rolled down and back, and expand your chest coming into a slight back bend, lifting your gaze slightly towards the sky. And then exhaling, coming to a humbled warrior pose, dropping your chest, allowing your arms to fall overhead. And then when you're ready, plant your hands on either side of the left foot, stepping right foot back to meet the left, lowering down to your chaturanga dandasana, inhaling back to the top of a push-up, exhaling to chaturanga, inhaling to the top of a push-up, exhaling to chaturanga, inhaling, shoulders rolled down and back, coming to your upward facing dog. Exhale, toes tuck under, downward facing dog. Inhale, this time extending your right foot overhead. And as you exhale, bringing right knee to right elbow, inhaling back to a three-legged dog. Exhaling, right knee to left elbow. Inhaling, three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping the right foot forward between the hands, circling the left foot down to the ground at about a 45-degree angle, coming to your warrior one on the right side. Hips stay square toward the front. Deep bend in the right knee. Arms extend overhead. And then when you're ready, interlace your fingertips behind the back, rolling shoulders down and back, lifting the gaze, arching the back just slightly. And on your exhale, dropping the chest down between the thighs, arms reach overhead, humbled warrior. On the next exhale, drop your hands down to either side of the right foot, stepping right foot back to meet the left, lowering down to your chaturanga. Inhale, top of the push-up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, top of a push-up. On your next exhale, lower down to your chaturanga. Inhale, coming to an upward facing dog. Exhale, toes tuck under, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, look forward towards your hands. Jump, step, or hop your feet forward to meet the hands, coming back to your flat back position. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan diving all the way back to your mountain pose. Palms come to meet one another and then drop down to heart center. On the next inhale, arms lift up and over, engaging the glutes as you cactus your arms back into a back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, moving through a swan dive to your forward fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, step, hop, or jump back to your chaturanga. Inhale, push forward from the toes. Exhale, flex your feet. Inhale, press forward from the toes, bringing your shoulders in front of your fingertips. Exhaling back. Inhaling, pressing your shoulders forward. Exhaling back. Your next inhale, coming to your upward facing dog. Exhale, toes tuck under, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg shoots up to three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time as you exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands, coming to your warrior two position this time. Left foot planted at a 90-degree angle to the right. And as you inhale, allow the right leg to extend, arms extend overhead. Exhale back to your warrior two. Inhale, leg extends. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, right leg extends. Exhale, warrior two. This time coming to your extended side angle pose, dropping your right elbow to the right knee, moving the left arm across the horizon until it lands alongside the left ear, feeling a deep stretch in the left side body. On your next inhale, dropping the left arm back to the left leg, right leg extends, right arm lifts up and over, moving that stretch to the right side body. And on the next exhale, bend the right knee deep into your warrior two, either coming back to that extended side angle pose or coming into a bind here to deepen the side angle pose, opening your chest up towards the ceiling as much as you can, lifting your gaze. Option to drop the right hand to the ground for a little more support. And from here, we're going to begin to move into your half moon pose. So bring your right fingertips about 6 inches in front and to the side of the right little toe. And then launch yourself forward onto the right leg, opening your hips up to the side, keeping a long, strong left leg. And then maybe opening the left arm towards the ceiling to open your chest as wide as it can. Imagining your body is between two panes of glass. That's how long and strong you are here. On the next exhale, drop the left hand to the ground, bending the right knee into a deep one-leg squat. Exhaling, coming to your standing split. Extending your right leg first and then allowing the left leg to extend into the full expression of the pose. On the next exhale, step the left foot back, tucking the toes under, coming back to the top of push-up position, lowering down to your Chaturanga Dandasana, and then doing those rocks forward and backward on the inhale and exhale as we did before. On your next inhale, press all the way forward, shoulders roll down and back, coming to your upward facing dog. Exhale, toes tuck under, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lifting the left leg up high into your three-legged dog position. Exhaling, bringing the left knee to the left elbow. Inhaling back to three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. As you exhale, stepping the left foot forward between the hands, grounding the right leg down into your warrior two position. Inhale, extending the front leg, bringing your palms to meet one another. Exhaling back into your warrior two. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. On your next exhale, drop the left elbow to the top of the left knee, coming to your extended warrior pose. Again, shifting your arm along the horizon and then allowing it to rest up next to the right ear, opening your chest, rotating your gaze to the sky. Take another inhale here, and then as you exhale, drop the right hand down to the right leg, extending the left leg and left arm overhead, moving that stretch to the front body and the left side body. One more inhale here, and as you exhale, coming back to your extended side angle pose, or connecting the wrists and hands into a bind, again rotating the chest up towards the sky, lifting the gaze. On your next exhale, rotate your gaze down towards the ground, dropping the left fingertips right outside the left pinky toe, coming into your half moon position on this side, opening your hips up towards the side wall, opening the chest. keeping your legs long, strong, lean. On your next exhale, dropping the hand down to the other side of the front foot, dropping down to a deep squat here, and then coming back to your standing split pose by first extending the left leg, keeping that right hip open wide, and then when you're ready, extending the right leg as well, coming to your full expression of the pose here. Take one more inhale here, and then as you exhale, step your right foot back, then bring the left foot back to meet the right, coming to the top of a push-up position, lowering down through your chaturanga, coming back to those gentle rocks, forward, backward, challenging your core and upper body. On your next inhale, coming to your upward facing dog. Exhale, toes tuck under, downward facing dog. Gazing back towards your knees here, pressing the heels down to the ground, shaking the head to release the neck. And then go ahead and step your feet wide here, bringing the left hand to the outside of the right ankle, coming to a gentle twist here. Another challenge for the upper body. One more inhale here. As you exhale, plant the left hand, then bring the right hand to the outside of the left ankle. And then when you're ready, go ahead and walk your feet forward to meet the hands, coming to your deep yoga squat. When you're ready, release your prayer pose, dropping the left hand down to the floor, rotating the right arm and chest up to the sky. Maybe using that left elbow as leverage on the left knee. One more inhale here as you exhale, coming back through heart center, and then dropping the right arm down to the ground. Again, maybe using that right elbow as leverage on the right knee to open your chest up towards the ceiling as you extend the left fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, bringing hands down between the legs and then gently dropping to your bottom as we prepare for a little core work to finish today's practice. So go ahead and come into a boat pose with bended knees, trying to keep your spine extended, shins at tabletop position, arms extended, and just breathe into this position. On your next exhale, allow your legs to extend, hovering your legs and your shoulders right above the ground, maintaining that contraction in the core. One more inhale here as you exhale, coming back to your boat pose. On the inhale, extending. Exhale, back to the boat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, boat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, boat. Very good. From here, transitioning back to the top of a push-up position. And on the exhale, lowering down to your chaturanga. Inhale, push up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, push up. Exhale, chaturanga. Pressing forward back to those gentle rocks with your breath, forward and backward, our final upper body and core challenge of today's practice. On the next inhale, pressing forward through the toes, coming to your upward facing dog. Toes tuck under, launching back to a bent leg downward facing dog, and then going right back forward through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, launching forward again, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and then moving into your final downward facing dog of today's practice, really pressing your heels towards the ground, keeping your fingertips spread wide. On the next inhale, looking forward towards the hand, step, jump, or hop your feet forward to meet the hands, coming back to that flat back position. Exhale, fold. Coming to a ragdoll position here, grabbing hand to elbow, maybe moving your body from side to side, shifting the weight from front to back in the feet, just really feeling the backs of the legs start to open up. Nod your head yes, shake your head no, release all of that tension. And then when you're ready, release your arms down, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae, with your head being the last thing to come up. Returning to your mountain pose position. Returning to that ujjayi breath if you lost it along the way. Extending through the crown of the head, stacking shoulders over hips. Let's start to transition down to the ground as we bring today's practice to a close. Gently coming to lie flat on the ground, drawing the right knee into your chest as the left leg extends long. Making some gentle ankle circles with that right foot. From here, grab the back of the right ankle, extending the right leg long as much as you can, feeling a deep stretch in the back of that leg. Then returning to some ankle circles. From here, grab the outside of the right foot, or if you can't access that, you can use your peace fingers to grab your right big toe. And then trying to keep the left hip pressed into the ground, allow the right leg to open up to the side. Feeling a deep stretch along both the hamstring and the inner thigh. If you need to maintain a bend in either the right or left leg, that's certainly appropriate. On the inhale, coming back through center, this time grabbing the outside of the right foot with the left hand. Goal post your right arm out to the side, and then drop that right leg across the left, coming to a gentle twist here, feeling a stretch along the IT band. Then when you're ready, release that foot, allow the right knee to bend, and just relax into a spinal twist. On the inhale, moving back through center, hugging that right knee into the chest one last time. Then release the right leg down to the ground as you hug the left knee into the chest, making gentle circles with that left ankle. Reverse direction. And then go ahead and grab the left ankle, extending the left leg as long as you can, moving that stretch to the back of the left thigh, returning to those gentle ankle circles. And then again, grabbing the outside of the foot with the left hand or using your peace fingers to grab the big toe. Goal posting the right arm out to the side as the left leg falls out to the left side of the body. Trying to keep that right hip grounded into the floor. On the inhale, moving through center, grabbing the outside of the left leg with the right hand, goal posting the left arm out to the side, and dropping the left foot across the right leg, coming to an IT band stretch on that side, keeping the foot flexed. And then when you're ready, allow that knee to bend, releasing the foot, coming to a gentle spinal twist. Maybe rotating your gaze out over the left arm. On the next inhale, moving back through center, hugging left knee to the chest. Bring the right knee in to meet it. Make some ankle circles with both knees. Tightly hug your chin in towards your knees. Feeling a nice stretch along the lumbar and thoracic spine. And then on the exhale, just release everything to the ground. Allow your feet to separate a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Heels fall inward, toes fall outward. Shoulders gently rolled down and under. Palms facing the ceiling. And as we prepare to move into Savasana, go ahead and lick your lips. Swallow. Take a deep inhalation. And then as you exhale, feel your eyes sink deep into the back of the skull. Feel your jaw start to release. And then maybe also allow your tongue to release from the roof of your mouth. And with each exhale, feel your body sink deeper into the ground. If a thought enters your body, simply acknowledge it and then tuck it away for later. As we close out today's practice, I'd like to leave you with this quote from Max Strong. The goal is not to tie ourselves in knots. We're already tied in knots. The aim is to untie the knots in our heart. The aim is to unite with the ultimate, loving, and peaceful power in the universe. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing movement back to your body. And then when you're ready, reach your arms overhead, reaching your fingers and your toes in opposite directions, feeling the best stretch you've ever felt. And then from here, hug your knees into your chest, rocking gently from side to side, front to back, or drawing baby circles with the base of the spine. Then when you're ready, extend your right arm alongside your right ear. Allow your knees to fall over to the right side of the body, resting in a fetal position for just a moment, acknowledging everything you've done for your body in today's practice. And then from here, press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. One last time, stacking shoulders over hips, extending through the crown of the head. Maybe doing some gentle neck circles to release your cervical spine. In one direction, and then the other. Reflecting on the intention you set for today's practice. And then circling your arms up overhead, bringing palms to meet one another. Maybe moving through one last final stretch, dropping hands down to heart center. Namaste. The light in me salutes the light in each and every one of you. See you next time.